What is up, everybody? What is up? It is Eric here, back on Zero E Games, and I'm welcoming you to our first IBL Season 7 game against the defending champs, PlatinumHowler, aka Howler. As you can see, we are going to Motostoke Stadium here, and we're going to take him on in the week 1. We are the Monday night game, so let's get hyped for this, guys. Let's get going. Got an itch on my face, as always. Here we go. If you do not know the team, be sure to go watch the team builder. Let's turn this down just a tick. Alright, so we're going to lead out with Digger's Beat. That seems like the best lead here. Can U-turn, can Earthquake, can knock off, can do something. We see that he does lead the Rotom. We'll find out what he is here. I should have hard switched here, to be honest, in case he was Scarf. Leaf Storm, but I feel like the odds were in my favor. He could miss, he could not be Scarf. So I'm gonna click U-turn here. It's gonna get a chunk. He switches out here. That's gonna give me some good switch initiative. So we're just waiting on his move here. See what he wants to click. This is post-com. I wasn't able to do live recording, but don't worry, next week's is live recorded. So it's going to be super duper great. Here, let me move my face cam here. How's that? Move it down and get a little live editing going. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to click the U-turn. Go boom! That does over half. That is what is up. So not a defensive guy. Kind of maybe more bulky offense. So we're here. We're going to go out into the Czar. Best play, he wants to Willow. Fine, he gets burned. No big deal. He wants to Leaf Storm me. That's perfectly fine too. Here he goes, doing Leaf Storm. Gonna do a decent chunk. That looks to be about 20% or so. I don't have the cool little cheating bar. Should get one. But you know, so we can go into anything here. Should have showed us both the teams before. That's alright. That's alright. Alright. No big deal. No big deal. You should see the teams on the sides here, so not worried. Just gonna wait here. He's gonna go ahead and go into the Duraludon here. Perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and click the Stealth Rock here. If he wants to G-Max, that's perfectly fine. It wastes a turn of his G-Max, and I just go into Machamp and I just punch him. That's it. I just give him a punch. He just gets punched right in the face. And he doesn't want to take that. He chooses not to G-Max right away, so that's perfectly fine. Good play by him. And he's going to pull a flinch. That's rude. So no Stealth Rocks for me. Again, I'm going to go ahead and stay in here. I'm going to try and put up the Stealth Rocks again. Like I said, if he wants to G-Max here, it wastes a turn. I'm just taking a look to see if there's something I want to switch in here. But I think the best play is to go ahead, stay in here, try to get up Stealth Rocks again if he wants to do something like a G-Max Protector or something, I don't know. But he's going to go ahead and opt to G-Max here. And he's going to pull out his Dragon's Orb, which is really scary, really cool looking. So he brings the Tower of Power here. And he is going to go ahead and Max Darkness me into next week. So I die. That's fun. But that's fine. Like I said, waste the G-Max turn. We have plenty of options in the back for Terrakion. So I'm not too worried here. Just trying to think of what I want to go into versus this thing. See if I really want to go G-Max, which I think is the only play here. Assault Vest, he did show that he was special. So just kind of running some calcs and checking out some things to see. And what we want to do. If I want to go into the Digger's Beat, but I do opt to go into the Machamp here, and because that's the best play. Like, we just go here, we G-Max, and we punch something. And it's gonna hurt him. He's not doing much to me here. G-Max, big HP. My base 100 punching move to his steel typing is not gonna feel nice. Adamant 212 attack. So we just go for the G-Max Chi. Like I said, real good there. See what he wants to do here. I believe he goes for these the steel type move.
It's morphin' time.
So here we go. We're getting big. Nice. We got the muscle hands. Let's go. All right, G-Max Machamp in here, looking ready to punch this guy. We do see that he's faster. That's perfectly fine. I think he's a lot faster. So he's gonna go ahead and do the G-Max, not the G-Max, but the Max Steel Strike. Boost his defense. This is still gonna do a lot. G-Max Chi. Hi-ya! Punch. There we go. And we have our crit ability up, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and click the Max Quake here. This will give me a Spadef boost. And this is base 160, I believe. Or is it 140? I think it's 140 because, yeah, 140. We get his Spadef boost, which is super awesome. And good thing he chose not to go into knockdown. So he's gonna go ahead and withdraw here. Kind of interesting. And goes out into the Garbodor. Perfectly fine. We're gonna go ahead and catch him on the switch here with the G-Max, or with the Max Quake. Get that Spadef boost. And now I'm gonna go ahead and click the Max Steel Spike to boost up my defense as well. See what he wants to go for here. Just in case he wants to switch out into, so I did think about clicking that Max Quake here, but I'm like, no, Max Steel Spike is really good here, no matter what he wants to go into. We did get a crit there on the EQ, I believe. So we're at level 2 crit mode. One more level should guarantee us, one more crit should guarantee us a crit every time. So he's going to go ahead and put up a layer of toxic spikes. So that's going to be a pain switching in, which is perfectly fine. But we're going to go ahead and take this thing out with the Max Steel Spike. Oh, that's where we get the critical hit. So now we're at the level 2. If we were Scope Lens, we'd be at the level 3. And this would be GG right here. We're fully set up. He's not gonna hurt us with anything. We would just start killing stuff. We're at +2 Spadef with the Assault Vest and the +1 Spadef boost, and then we're at +1 defense with the Max Steel Strike boost. So this thing's pretty strong, and level 2 crit zone. So we're gonna go ahead and click the knockoff here. Best play. No point in me switching out. Like I said, I'm already set up. I'm in the crit zone. We just need to get another crit, and then it's crit city. GG. This thing wins. He wants to go into Terrakion to try and bop me. I showed Max Steel Spike, so that could show Bullet Punch, and it will die. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna eat his Cobra Berry here. No crit, unfortunate. He's gonna go ahead and Psyshock me. Nice bring on the Psyshock. Assuming that this would be the Assault Vest. So really nice. Still does a chunk. I'm going to go ahead and click the knockoff again, so in case he wants to try and Calm Mind, he's going to be put real low. Wait and see what he wants to do here. You know, he's got plenty of options. He can take this, live, kill me, and then I come in with Diggers B, U-turn, kill it, or get a switch initiative. So we have a lot. There's a lot of options. So he goes for recover, good play. I'm gonna go ahead and knock off again. I am hoping for a crit here, like I said. If we get one more, it's pretty much just crit city. At that point, it's like 75% chance to get a crit. And then once I get it one more, every hit is a crit. So if I remember correctly, that's how crits work. The more you get crits, the higher your crit chance is. Goes ahead and goes for Focus Blast here, predicting the Hydreigon to come in. It is a good play here, but it's not time to bring it in yet. Like I said, I just need another crit, and then we've got this set, but no crit here. So he's going to go ahead and recover, and I'm just going to continue clicking knock off. One, because if he clicks Calm Mind at any point, he's in range of dying. So if he's got a choice to kill me here or continue to recover HP, which just gives me more opportunities for a crit. I don't normally like playing, for the crits, but this is what he does, so it's like, might as well. Gonna go ahead and recover again. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just hoping for that crit. Like I said, that next crit chance gives me that huge crit ability, and we're golden. At that point, we're taking off. But it's not happening. The game's like, no, you got one. What more do you want from me? You don't need any more. So we'll go ahead and just continue to click knock off here. He's going to finally go ahead and kill me with Side Shock here, as he's in a nice range to not be revenged by Digger's Peak, which is fine. Now we can go into Hydreigon. He is not, he hasn't calm-minded, so he should be scared out by the fact of a straight up Dark Pulse. Now I have to watch out, because if I click Dark Pulse, it does give his Terrakion a free +1. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Nasty Plot here. I think it's just the best play. Like I said, he wants to go Hydreigon. We can Earth Power at the next turn. If he tries to set up, we'll call his bluff, and boom, we'll push it in. He wants to try and close combat again. We live with the Chopple. We boom him with the Earth Power. He goes out into Noctowl here, and this thing is ridiculous. It takes 50% from +2 Hydreigon, which is kind of crazy. So I'm just kind of calcing here to see, like, what do I click against this thing. If I had Draco, this would die, but I don't have Draco, because we don't want that. We don't want to lose our our +2, because that really kind of just puts a lot of pressure on his team. Because nothing outside of Terrakion right now outspeeds this. So I'm just, I'm looking at the calc. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Can I set up again? What are we doing here? What's he gonna go for? And so we're gonna go ahead. I just got to click the Dark Pulse. And now we're waiting here to see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click the Dark Bolt. Now I keep forgetting this thing gets Moonblast. And he Moonblasts me. Luckily we got some HP, so that went down fast. I may have pooped a little brick when we played this game. Like, oh man. But we do live there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click the Dark Pulse. again. Like I said, this is real scary territory because he goes into Terrakion here. That's probably GG. That thing just comes in and starts punching stuff. And we don't want that. But he elects to stay in here and let his Hedwig drop, which is fine. So we go ahead and we'll take out the Noctowl, get Hydreigon a kill, and see what he wants to go into here. So he's going to go out into the Terrakion here. I'm going to click Earth Power. No reason not to if he wants to try and set up, because I'm at such a low point of health. Because I did think about switching out because I'm like, I need this for Reuniclus still. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. Like, do I stay in here? What do we do? Phone? Knock it off. What do we do here? But I believe I do elect to stay in here. I just see, look, I am going into the Pokemon to look to see. Oh no, I do switch. I switch out into Blob here. I do switch. I'm like, I still need this for Reuniclus. So I gotta preserve this a little bit in case he wants to direct attack. If he sword stances, we're in a really good spot. So we're gonna go ahead and get poisoned here. He's gonna close combat. He gets that crit that I was looking for. That's unfortunate for me. It hurts a lot, but that's fine. Now I still don't know what he is because he outspeeds everything except for Scarf Diggersby and Scarf Raichu, and Raichu. And, you know, I'm not bringing Raichu in on that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click Moonblast here. It's the best play. It just kind of hits everything super duper good. Like I said, if he wants to go into Reuniclus, we have a Calm Mind War. I win because I'm unaware. So I can just click Calm Mind like 2 times, Moonblast him to death. Because I'm not going to care about his stuff. I am mixed defense, so I'm really good. Pretty bulky too on the HP. I'm near max HP. Got the odd HP. He's going to go out into the Alkaline here. I'm going to go ahead and click the Moonblast. Get in a Spatak drop. That's pretty good. Get a little something going for me here. I believe here I'm going to go ahead and elect to Moonlight. See what he wants to do. He cannot G-Max anymore, which is fine. So, but I want to see what he wants to do here. Or no, I go ahead and Moonblast again. And we'll, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to try and catch me on something. But I stay in and Moonblast. So, next, we'll go ahead and finish that thing off. That is a big threat gone. So we're looking pretty solid here. See what he wants to go into. I believe he just has the Rotom, the Reuniclus, and the Terrakion left. He's going to send out Mo Diggity. Here I should elect to Moonlight. So if he wants to go ahead and Leaf Storm, that's going to put him at -2. Whoa, what are we doing? Bumping stuff. Which he does, and he does get the KO. That's unfortunate. But that's alright. So we just go out into Diggersby here. And we can click U-turn. So So we'll go ahead and U-turn here. This will take care of this. We know it's not Scarf because we saw the blunder policy. So U-turn's a real good play here. He likes to go ahead and sack this perfectly fine. Pretty normal play. Real good. Because now he gets switch initiative on me to see what I go into. I go into Hydreigon here 10 billion times. I think I do consider if I want to go into Raichu. But I think Hydreigon's the best play. He wants to go into Terrakion. I go ahead and I just click Earth Power. Prevent setup. Or he CCs me. He's weak. Deebs comes in. I Volt Switch because he's going to go out into the Reuniclus. And then I get the... And then I U-turn. And I'm switch back in initiative. So here I'm in a really good spot. Yep, as I predicted, he does go out into the Terrakion. Because I sent out the Hydreigon so he knows not to go out into the Reuniclus. Again, we just right away click Earth Power. I do not know what his set is. I do not know if he's... I know he's not Choice Band. That's all I know. But he hasn't taken no damage, so we haven't seen leftovers. Because I didn't get my rocks up, so I don't know that. It could be Expert Belt. He could be Fist Plate. I don't think he could be. So Expert Belt is an option. We haven't seen Life Orb. He could be Boots. Doesn't want to take any spike damage because he is weak to spikes because of the rock typing. And Diggersby does have spike ability. He could be White Herb, so he can close combat here and then get we'll bump the mic, get his stats back from the close combat. So we don't know what item he is here. I have no idea. Scarf is probably really good to see, but he's locked into close combat, so that means I cannot go out into Diggersby until I know that he is 100% Scarf. So I'm just kind of looking to see, okay, what do I do here? Do I go out into Deebs, which is obviously the best play. Now it's like, do I click Psychic because he's going to stay in and try and bop me? He could have been a million. He could have been a million things. So we don't know. But I'm gonna elect here to go for Volt Switch because it seems good. This could have been bad if he stayed in. If he chose to stay in, but I think he wants to switch out here because I am. He has no idea what my set is. I could also be Scarf. And Scarf Psychic would take him out. I think Scarf Thunderbolt would take him out with the Death Drop as well. So. And then it should also take on the Reuniclus as well. But we go ahead and we do elect to Volt Switch here. I feel that is just the best play. So he does go ahead and opt to withdraw. And we do get lucky here, so we're going to go ahead and Volt Switch. Boom. Do a chunk. Take our Life Orb damage, but we don't take any poison damage, which is great. We're going to go out into our Diggersby now. And we just click U-turn here. This allows me to get back into Raichu and then, seal the game. I win here. Because he elected to switch. Had he stayed in and CC'd, well, we would have seen a couple of things. We would have seen Scarf, so maybe he didn't want to show that he was Scarf yet. If he was slower, could have been good. I don't know. So we just go ahead and we just click the U-turn button in case he wants to opt to switch out or anything like that. But he stays in, so we go ahead and kill this, and then we get a nice free switch back into Alolachu, Deebs, and we can click Psychic here. He dies 90, 100 times out of 90, 100, unless he's a Self-Vest. That's another item that he could be. There's a million things this Terrakion could have been, and we had no idea the whole game until this moment right here. This is where we see. So I send out Deebs. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of toxic damage. But, you know, Deebs floats around on the thing. How come he gets poisoned? He floats. Bro. He's floating on his tail. Come on. Come on. Now, he's got to figure out what move he wants to click here. I think close combat is his best bet. I'm pretty close into range to the close combat. I think he opts for Mega Horn, so he's going to go ahead. He does hit. He does take me out, but he cannot kill Diggersby. He cannot. So we do know he's Scarf, which that's great. I just had to run the quick calc just to make sure that was the case. He cannot kill me. It's not going to happen for a crit. But this is GG. We just go out into Thugs here. Oops, skip him. We go out into Thugs. We click Earthquake, and it's over. He's done. So we're going to go ahead and click the Earthquake here. Best move to click. Only move to really click. Knock off is dumb. U-turn is dumb. Body slam is dumb. So he gets the Mega Horn. And like I said, it gets kind of scary, but he's not killing me. So we'll go ahead and Earthquake, and that just kills him like 3 times over, I think. And that is the game. GG to PlatinumHowler and his Delta Gligars. It was a really good game. Really close, really down to the wire. You know, I think we both played very well. We did really good. I got lucky at the end, and I was able to put myself into a position of winning with a lot of that switch initiative there at the end. Which was good, because in the beginning I felt like I was way behind. Like I felt like he had like 12 Pokemon and I had like 4. Because of how I was playing, but we were able to pull it back, and I'm really excited. So thank you, shout outs to PlatinumHowler. Be sure to check him out and all the other coaches down in the description down below. And as always, guys, keep gaming.